Hi everyone, my name is Thalia and I'll be talking about what anime you should watch from this summer season. Now this is not gonna be a list with numbers, this is not gonna be my top 3 and all that kind of stuff. It's also not gonna be about the second seasons, but I will talk about that after I've showed you my list and tell you like what it is about and what you should check out. And after that I will talk about what second seasons that I'm actually watching, so I can kind of like update you on that and that you know what I'm watching as well. Now the first one that I want to recommend is a romance slice of life kind of anime and comedy, of course, which is GEKKAN SHOUJO NOZAKI-KUN. And this is just a very funny anime, especially like the first 2 episodes. I laughed so much. I didn't expect this one to be this funny. And it's also a lot of romance, but it's like misunderstandings and all that stuff, so you know where the comedy is coming from, and still like 2 people like getting to know each other and all that. So it's very funny and I'm really enjoying it. I've made a first impression on this one, so if you want more information you can click here somewhere, or I put it in the description as well. The second one is HARU, right? I think most people have heard about this one before. This is also a romance slice of life school kind of anime, and this is just also a very enjoyable one. It has a different kind of art style than you should normally see in other anime, but I really enjoy it. Like, I really like the art style. It reminds me of 1 Week Friends from last season, which I also very enjoyed. And also this anime is kind of, you can't really compare it, but you know, it's kind of like the same vibe you get. This is just a very heartwarming story as well, and there's gonna be a lot of feels and disappointments and changing your life and all that kind of stuff and being bullied, and sometimes you can really relate to the characters in the series, and that's what I really like about it. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Then the third one is Love Stage, and probably people have heard of this one as well because this is a yaoi kind of anime, and this is my first yaoi, so I don't have much experience for that kind of genre, but so far it's very interesting, but it's just very funny. That's what it, for me, that's what it is about now. It's just very funny and also new to me, so I guess that's why I'm kind of hyped about it. Like, oh, this is just something completely new and I'm just enjoying it. So it's about 2 guys, and the guy do I even have to explain this? Like, the guy is falling in love with the other guy, but the guy is dressed up as a girl, so he doesn't really know that he's a guy. But then he finds out and boom, that's the story. So, you know, that's kind of it. So you can already imagine that there's gonna be a lot of comedy, misunderstandings, and feels probably later as well. So I don't know, I'll see how this one goes, but so far I really like it. So if you are new to yaoi like me or something, you can also check this one out. I do recommend it. I also made a first impression on this one that you also can check out, and I will link that in the description. Number 4 that I'm going to recommend you is GLASSLIP. Now this is a special one, I guess, because it's normally just about a girl who likes to make glass and that she wants to do that in the future, but it's actually not about that. So that's kind of misleading, like the synopsis, but it's different. It's slice of life and romance and a little bit of comedy, but not too much. It's mostly just slice of life, but I'm enjoying it so far. I just like it. I like the atmosphere from the series, and it's kind of mysterious as well, and they added some supernatural element into it, so it's mostly about romance and friendship as well, and like being afraid to lose people and all that kind of stuff. So I really like this one so far, but I don't know if it's gonna go up or down, so I have no idea what to expect for the next episode since they added that supernatural thing. So I guess we'll just see about that. Then the 5th one is ZANKYOU, and this is a really good anime that you have to check out. This is on my number 1 so far because I just really enjoy it. It's very mysterious. It's kind of like that note, it gives you that feeling, and I just made a first impression on this one as well for the 1st and 2nd episode, and it's just so, it's gonna be epic. This one is gonna be very epic. It's about terrorists, so it's action, and there's gonna be feels as well because there's a girl that's being bullied and she's kind of like joining the group and all that, so you just have to watch this one. This one is gonna be very good. And then the 6th one is ALDNOAH.ZERO, and this is a mecha kind of anime. I usually don't like that at all, but this one is very interesting. It's just the music and the animation is so good for me, especially the music. The music that they use in the anime just makes it so much better. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean it makes it even better than it is already. And it's a very interesting story, kind of confusing sometimes, but if you watch, it's a kind of series, like if you watch the next episode you're like, ah, okay, this makes sense. I like that kind of anime that you kind of have to like look for the answers and all that, and it's just, I'm enjoying it so far. We don't have too much information yet about the characters, and there's a lot of characters in this one, so it's not an issue, but for me it's kind of confusing. So, but it's only episode 3, so I don't know, we'll just see how this one goes. But anyways, you have to check this one out, just give it a shot. Even though if you don't like mecha, there hasn't been too much mecha in it yet, so I mean it's alright, it's not like over the top, so I guess that's why I'm okay with it as well. So yeah, and interesting characters as well, so definitely check this one out. And number 7 goes to Barakamon, and this is just a very cute and funny anime that is probably on my number 2 so far because I like it that much. It's just about a guy who punched another guy and he kind of has to like chill out on another island, which is just funny because all the people are so different from what he is used to. And then there's this little kid that is very cute and just very, you know, it makes you happy. Like the comedy makes you very happy, and I love that. And it's just very heartwarming as well, and it's only the 3rd episode, but it was so funny and I couldn't stop laughing. And I like that kind of anime that it's just slice of life and comedy, and you don't need much more in the summer to watch. Like that's perfect for me. And I know a lot of other people are gonna enjoy this one because you can't, like, if you're not gonna watch this one, you're gonna miss out. I feel like you kind of like have that, but if you don't like comedy, well, I don't know, but you know, who doesn't like comedy, right? So this one you should definitely check out. Now for the season 2s that I'm watching, that is Sword Art Online 2, Hamatora, the 2nd season, Free, the 2nd season, Eternal Summer, Strange Plus, which is like a short one, but it's very funny and I like it a lot. So yeah, that's my problem, I guess, but it's very, not everyone will like Strange Plus. That's the same with Hamatora, like not a lot of people like Hamatora, but they still watch the 2nd season, which I don't understand because like if you don't like it, just drop it. But kind of like, I'm enjoying it so far, although it doesn't make sense, you know, it's that kind of series to me. I started reviewing it as well, but then I was like, it's gonna get too confusing and I'm gonna try to like make sense out of it, but it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna enjoy watching it, and that's gonna be it. And then something that is not a season 2, but it's just like a remake of an anime, is Sailor Moon Crystal. And this one I do recommend to everyone who hasn't seen or has seen the original. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's a really big upgrade for the animation, but you kind of have to get used to it when you're used to the, you know, original one, which is very old. Well, it's not too old, but you know what I mean. It's just different, but I like it. So yeah, that is what I am watching this season, but this is not everything. This is just the ones that I recommend, and for the season 2s I do recommend them as well, except for Hamatora. If you didn't like the 1st season, just don't watch the 2nd one. But for Sword Art Online it's different because I think it's actually going up again for Sword Art Online. So if you didn't like Alfenheim, you're gonna like Gun Gale Online because it's very different and it's more interesting as well. Let me know in the comments what you are watching and your thoughts on it, and maybe like a top of your anime from this season. I'm always interested to read that, and you know, it's fun to read it and to comment on all that. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, you can still do that here or on my channel. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.